Mobile quarterback still giving problems? Well, yeah. Yes. Because the Niners defense is all about the defensive line. And there's a reason that most teams build their defenses from the back to the front as opposed to the front to the back. Most teams think about the back seven, not the front seven, because there's so many ways to neutralize a pass rush. There's the shotgun, for starters. It's not exactly new, but putting the quarterback 5 yards deep, flipping him the ball so he can flip it out there, it changes everything. He doesn't have to worry about a 5-step drop, a 7-step drop. Doesn't have to worry about any of that. So the shotgun, the quick game, bubble screens in general, all those ways. And then on top of it, a mobile quarterback. And what's crazy, what's dangerous about it is you get the mobile quarterback and he can buy time. The other stuff, the shotgun, the quick stuff, that's ways to get rid of the ball really fast. And Robert Saleh will basically say, I'll take it. If all you're going to do is get the ball and throw it without holding it and trying to get down the field, good. But a mobile quarterback can hold the ball against the Niners defense. He can buy time. If he can make Nick Bosa miss, Dee Ford miss, Eric Armstead miss, and then 4 seconds into the play, the zone coverage is done. Everyone has to basically mark up who's close to him and chase. And that's not what the Niners secondary does well. I mean, they're good at taking advantage of the good pass rush, being aggressive in their coverage, anticipating the ball to come out quickly. But a mobile quarterback who can buy time, now you're really exploiting. You're challenging the back end of the defense, and that's not what the Niners want to happen. They want the defensive line to take on the challenge, not the back end. So blitz from the inside, make him move left to right. It's not that simple because what he does is he lines up. Most quarterbacks they'll get the ball at 5 yards and they'll take a 3-step drop from there and get maybe back to about 8 yards. When he finally sets up and is ready to throw, he looks like he's 15 yards deep in the pocket. So he's so far away from immediate pressure that gives him extra time. And he does it because he's so short that if he were to set up in the right spot in the pocket, he wouldn't be able to see downfield. He has to do it. And he can do it because he has a cannon. I don't think people really understand how strong his arm is. Like he could be a starting right fielder in the NFL, in MLB, sorry. Cannon. So no matter where the pressure comes, he can kind of get away. He can see it coming. There's no blind side. He's like a mile and a half away. And if it's up the middle, he can go to the left. He can go to the right. I don't know. I'm sure Robert Saleh has seen tendencies and has a game plan for this. But from what I've seen physically, Kyler Murray can do everything Patrick Mahomes can do and more physically. Mahomes is a better quarterback. Mahomes has put it all together. Kyler Murray's still a work in progress. But the arm is the same. The height is different, but I don't think it matters. And the mobility is non-comparable. Mahomes is kind of mobile. And Murray is probably the second most mobile quarterback in the league. More mobile than Russell Wilson. So that's the thing. I did not realize he had a cannon. I don't watch that much college football. I watch it after the fact on YouTube. And it doesn't really give the guys justice. But for him to be a top 10 pick in baseball and football, how many guys have ever done that? Like 2? Him and Bo Jackson? And I think his athleticism is, he's not on the Bo Jackson level, but he is one of 2 people ever who's been a top 10 pick in those 2 sports. And it's clear, like, that guy has a freaking cannon. And I admire it because I played center field in high school and I played a lot of long toss. I worked on my arm and I did get it better. I could throw the ball pretty far. So that's a guy who's played a lot of long toss in his life. Easy arm strength in a way that I didn't expect a mobile quarterback to ever have. I mean, even Russell Wilson can't spin it like that. I'm talking, Russell Wilson's a great deep ball, but just the ability to throw on a line drives. Like the center fielder who throws it 10 feet above the ground from center field, a one hopper to home. That's him. I saw that in person. Now he has, so again, how do you match up with him? So you put your best guy on Hopkins. Well, then who's covering Larry Fitzgerald? He's still good. And then what are you going to do about Christian Kirk? And then do you have a 4th cornerback who's fast enough to run with Andy Isabella? He's a 4-3 guy.